Tales from the Table is a live play RPG podcast done by a group of LGBT friends telling stories through the medium of tabletop role-playing games. Previously, on Tales from the Table. There is a alleyway that seems familiar to you from perhaps a vision that you had.
Oh, I guess it's sort of like some type of ooze or gelatinous form. Is what I'm guessing.
You leap from this building towards the coffee shop, and you fall.
But listen, there was something in that alleyway. It might be the thing that we're looking for.
And I look around and I try to see if I can find something that has tentacles.
There is Mr. Rickles' Tentacle Emporium. I have never in my life had a supernatural moment. I have never seen goblins. I have never seen no aliens. I have never seen no spirits. Oh wait. Oh my lord. And inside there is an artifact. It looks like a bag. Like a very finely woven silk bag that is cinched nice and tight. It's got a very ornate motif that I'm not familiar with. Grandma, this is something in it.
Oh my god. I've got some shit to tell you, Jimmy.
Okay.
I've definitely scarfed my omelet beforehand. Like we've eaten, we've paid the bill and everything. We're not dining and dashing.
We don't rush.
Yeah.
Have a lovely brunch. Late lunch.
From what it seems, this thing doesn't come out until nighttime anyways.
Yeah.
While we're walking, is there any like newspaper stands?
Oh, I will ask, did we see in that newspaper any signs that it did come out only at night? Was there any reports of it coming out during the day?
No. It was
Just at night?
just at night, and it was only that one incident that it reported on.
Okay. Alright, so we know it's probably out at night. It doesn't like wet or hot. One of the two, maybe both.
Maybe both.
Maybe wet hot.
Which that's pretty hard to escape from down here, I reckon.
Oh, absolutely.
That's probably why it only comes out at night.
Yeah.
It is fall right now. I know it's still pretty.
It's a little cooler, a little less humid.
All right.
Did you want to roll to investigate? Or
sure.
are you looking at newspapers? To
I
find
am
more,
gonna.
or-
I am like. I was looking out for like a newspaper stand on our way to the Tentacle Emporium.
Okay.
I hate that.
Oh, I'm real excited to see what Mitchell turns that into.
But yeah, I'm gonna look for newspapers. So I guess I will investigate the mystery. Well, no.
Nah, you won't.
Hang on.
Don't investigate.
Plus sharp. I
Besides,
have a +1 to sharp, so that's a 6, which is still a failure, isn't it?
Yeah, mark experience.
Cool.
Yay!
Listeners, I just want you to know I've used 2 different sets of dice today, and they all suck.
They have failed him miserably. Try mixing and matching the sets.
Oh, maybe. I'm gonna do that.
Split the bad energy.
You enter Mr. Rickles.
Oh, I don't think any of us have gathered up the will to enter it yet.
We're standing outside
You
of.
approach Mr. Rickles' Tentacle Emporium.
I
I hate you for making this thing up.
reach into my bag.
Okay.
I produce a small handful of items.
Okay.
I turn to my compatriots. Say, all right. Draw straws. Who's going in first?
Oh. Okay, let's roll.
Whoever,
Just one
dice.
Just one.
Whoever gets highest.
Goes first.
No, whoever gets lowest has the short straw.
Okay.
Fuck! Fuck!
For everyone that's listening, I got a 2. They got 5s and 6s.
Wesley is just cursed.
Oh, I don't want to step foot into this building. Mr. Rickles' Tentacle Emporium.
How do you enter?
I would hope through the door.
With trepidation.
Yeah,
Yes, there's an
but
old
like-
man inside he can jump onto.
Oh my god, if it's the old man I fell on.
Is that Mr. Rickle of the Tentacles? Oh, Mitchell has a face that makes me think he's debating on whether or not he wants to make that canon.
Listen, he already has a name.
Is
Why
it
did-
Mr. Rickles?
Okay, I'm gonna slightly open the door big enough so I can fit my head in.
Okay.
I'm just gonna peek inside.
You heard the little bell ching. And inside, it's not a well-lit building.
Oh, great.
I mean, it has the large front windows that have decals that you can't really see through. But
I'm gonna get murdered in this store.
no, a lot of light is natural light, but there are some light. So think of more like kind of a game shop where it's not overly lit like a warehouse, but it's kind of like, oh yeah, there's some natural light and enough to see everything, but not like a blinding amount of light.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like that. And inside you see there are some aquariums full of various tentacled creatures, such as squids and octopi.
I'm glad you didn't say octopuses.
Octopus.
You also see some
Octopusae.
jars of just tentacles themselves. You see some rubber tentacles.
This is such a weird niche. Like, who the fuck?
Kevin, why do you look at me like that?
I'm so full of joy right now.
Okay.
You see a tentacle hat.
No.
Like, you know the things that like rotate that have like hooks on them that they sometimes put cards on, but sometimes there's like hats and like stuffed animals on them. It's like that, but it's got like stuffed squids and like tentacle fingers and.
Okay.
For those who are listening, Kevin has the biggest grin on his face right
I want
now.
to go to the store in real life so bad.
Do I see anyone? Do I see the counter or anyone
You
behind
don't,
the counter?
but there's a bell. There's also a very large stuffed. No, it's not stuffed. It's a rubber octopus.
I feel like there was someone inside of that octopus, but I'm gonna walk inside.
Okay.
Are there octopi mascot suits?
Oh, we don't know. We're not in there. We are well outside.
So you walk inside.
Yeah. Hello?
No one really answers or anything.
Do I see like a bell on the counter?
Yeah, there's a bell.
No, I know there's like a bell when you walk in, but is there like another like?
Yeah, no, there was like one of the ring.
Okay,
bell
I'm gonna
things.
go up to there
Okay.
and ring the bell.
Okay. It chimes, and a man with large spectacles pops up from behind the counter. He's a very
Oh,
elderly
God.
man, and you recognize him
Fuck.
as the man you fell on last night. He says, "Oh, hello!
Hello.
I don't have customers very often. How can I help you?"
I can tell.
Do you have any books on like lore for like tentacled monsters?
Well, let's see. And he starts to walk. Well, he walks.
Randal and I have moved up to the glass of the door and are like peeking in.
Yes. We
I am
I
are.
want to make note he has a name badge,
Mm-hmm.
and it does have tentacles coming out of it.
Of course it does.
It's very Cthulhu-esque, actually.
Awesome. As he's like leading me towards wherever,
Mhm.
I'm looking back at the door. And I'm like, help me!
I give him a thumbs up. Actually, once I see that it's the old man that I helped yesterday, I'm like, all right, okay, and I will also enter.
Okay.
And then I follow shortly after.
Okay.
Is this Mr. Rickles? Though his name
Is
tag
this
says.
the Mr. Rickles?
It says, "Are you ready for this?"
Yes,
Oh my,
he has a full name.
Denton Tentacles.
It says, Henry Denton Rickle. There was an apostrophe on Mr. Rickles.
Excellent.
And he leads you to a bookshelf that has a mix of like paperback books, hardbound books, old books, new books,
Red
and
books.
everything is bookended.
Blue books.
Purple books.
1 book, 2 book.
White
And
pages.
everything is bookended with some tentacled being or a tentacle itself.
Cool. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just gonna peruse the shelf. Is that okay?
Yes!
Okay.
And he kind of hobbles his way off to the front of the store.
I'm so glad he wasn't the rubber octopus that was sitting on the counter. I probably would have killed the man. For reals this time.
Now, do you just look at the books, or are you going to look around now that you're kind of further into the store?
I'm definitely looking around the whole store.
Well, there's
Okay.
3 of us, so we can split it up.
We can split it up.
Okay. So we'll go and
What
resolve
quadrant do
Randy
you want
and
to take?
Maggie.
The quadrant I go to are the aquarium.
You go to the aquariums.
I will speak to Mr. Rickle himself.
Okay.
The legend, the man, the myth.
Okay.
Mr.
Let's
Rickle.
Strange man.
You first. You walk up to the counter.
Relevant.
Oh, that's definitely there.
Yeah, so I'm at the counter and I said, if it isn't, I've just realized I didn't get your name yesterday.
Henry!
Pleasure, Henry. I do hope you're feeling better after yesterday's little spill.
I've never felt so spry in my life!
I'm ever so glad to hear such a thing.
Okay,
No, I did notice.
side note. How old is this man?
28.
Is he like
Oh, the sin.
late 70s?
Is this man on the...
Because he sounds like it.
Is he
He's
on the
early
cusp
80s.
of
Early
the
80s? Okay.
century?
He's early 80s. He's
Sounds
like
he's
83.
late
Yeah, we're gonna do.
80s.
We're gonna commit. He's 83.
Okie dokie.
Okay, that's it. That's all I needed to know.
Oh,
Okay.
it's I must say, you have a very, very unique storefront here. I have never in my years seen anything quite like it.
I've been here a couple years. One of the earliest shops on the street.
Well, I absolutely love what you've done with the place. The theming is so consistent and thorough.
Now, I do want to say that he does have a tentacle glove on. That he's kind of just like been like.
Is it one tentacle, or is it a tentacle per finger?
Tentacle per finger?
Okay, I can work with that.
It's not like a mitten.
Yeah. So,
Just like
yeah.
it's like it's many little ones. If I call them friends, that would really paint an odd picture of our humble little group. We are doing a community project. We're looking into sort of local myths and legends and things of.
Are you with the guy that just came in?
Yeah, he's part of my. We're all part of the same community center group, and yeah, so we're all looking at local legends. I was wondering if you might know anything about what are them called? Those not they're like like the Bigfoot, like one of those
Cryptids.
Yeah. I believe that's what the kids them calling them these days. Do you know about any? We came to you. You might be the expert on anything like that, but with tentacles, like lake monster octopi or anything like that.
His eyes light up.
Now, if you would like this, if you need me to, this could be manipulate someone.
Actually, roll to investigate a mystery.
Are you sure it's not manipulate someone? Because I've got a positive in that number.
This would be because he definitely does know information. I'm going to say that this would be an investigate a mystery.
Fair enough. 6.
Mark experience.
Cool. Oh, cool.
We're not gonna
cool,
get
cool,
anywhere.
Cool. Well, there's 3 of us.
Uh-huh.
I'm stuck here talking to the tentacle man. if you would like to spare us all from this
Yeah.
nightmare.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he rants
he
to you
goes
for a
off on a
while.
long-winded tangent.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Randy.
Okay.
It's up to you.
So I'm staring into the glass of one of the larger aquariums, and I'm looking at the anemones.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever been anywhere near an ocean before, so I'm fascinated with everything that's inside of this tank.
Okay.
Don't think there are very many aquariums in Dillon, Montana. So I stare into the glass. I'm staring at the little anemones that are just swaying back and forth.
As the anemone do.
Yes. And I whisper across the room, like a loud whisper. I'm like, hey,
Don't worry, I've
Does
got him
anybody know that-
distracted.
okay. So I call Maggie over and I'm like, hey, Maggie.
Oh no, I'm stuck. This man is.
We
this
are not
man
available.
This man is occupied with me.
Okay, and then I
Actually,
quickly
Sam pipes up and he goes, "What do you want to know?"
Hey, kid, do you know anything about the creatures in this here tank?
Yeah, that one's an octopus.
That one right there?
Uh-huh. It's definitely not an octopus.
I'm like, how much are we trusting the 5-year-old who died in the 1850s in Montana? On sea life.
Yeah, how the fuck does he know anything about sea life?
He doesn't.
He does.
He ate a prairie oyster once.
Listen.
Anyways, I'm gonna continue like wide-eyed, like staring at this thing.
Okay.
And I just I'm at a loss for words. I'm saying this to myself. I'm at a loss for words. I have no idea what anything in this tank is.
You talk to yourself a lot.
I sure do.
Carter.
Okay, I'm coming through the books. Looking for-
Gamory is going to start to talk to you.
Oh,
He's going to want you to do
yes.
something. Now, remind me of what your dark side or your dark intentions are.
My dark side is dark bargain,
Okay.
addiction, and hallucinations.
Okay. You do think you see one of the octopi, there's a cute little knitted one. And you think you see it moving further away from its
Oh, one of the
spot.
fake ones. Okay.
Yeah, one of the fake ones. You think you see it sort of moving a little bit. So, Gamory, with your bargain, he's gonna want either you to use your magic, he's gonna want you to do something that's going to benefit you but possibly hurt the other people. He's gonna want you to not play by the rules.
Okay.
Or he's going to want you to basically snoop where you're not supposed to go.
Okay.
Is there a secret room?
Is there a back room?
A hidden room? Full of dark deeds?
For the
Okay.
sake of Gamory, I'm gonna say
Or at least
yes,
a
he
back room with
thinks
a
you
safe?
Okay.
Listen, I know there are some secrets behind the counter. I need you to get those. It could be helpful in the future.
And I'm not actually going to speak to him because I know there are other people in the building.
Mhm.
I'm going to try not to talk to him when there's people around. But I'm gonna kind of look towards the counter. Do I see a back room or is there a beaded curtain kind of idea?
yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Only instead of it
The
being
beaded curtain is tentacles.
it's like the streamers, but instead of it actually being streamers, it's purple tentacles.
Okay. So what I want to do,
I love this store.
I would like to use magic.
Okay.
I'm specifically targeting the store owner.
Okay.
And I'm going to use one of my moves called Hex. So when you cast a spell, and specifically, I want to use one of the effects that's the Hex can do.
Okay.
As well as the normal effects, you may pick from the following. The target contracts a disease. The target immediately suffers harm. 2 harm, magic, ignore armor. Or the target breaks something precious or important.
Oh. Listen, you already broke this man's back.
So I'm going to do. I want to just give him like a stomach bug, like a 24-hour flu kind of idea,
Okay.
so that he has to run somewhere else so I can get to the back room.
Okay.
So let's see what happens.
That's a better roll.
9 plus 2, that's 11.
That's a
Okay.
that's a 3.
9 plus 3. Or 6 plus 3, so
gotcha,
9 plus 2.
Gotcha.
So it's use magic. So on a 10 plus, the magic works without issues. Choose your effect. So I'm gonna do bar a place or portal to a specific person or type of creature. So I want to bar him from going into the back room,
Okay.
and then use hex so that he gets sick and he has to go somewhere else.
Okay. He is mid-sentence with you, Maggie.
I'm about to fall
When-
asleep.
When he's like, "No, listen, I gotta go. I had a little too much coffee." And he just runs. Faster than any old man you've ever seen run.
Oh my god.
And as he runs, I'm going to grab a couple of the books that might be relevant, put them in my bag, because I obviously have my backpack,
Okay.
and then go into the back room.
Okay.
Oh, you're not supposed to go. Okay, all right. Randall, are you talking to that anemone?
No.
I'll let Carter take it from there. I don't really have anything that I
Okay.
think we can add to this.
Alrighty. So Carter goes back into the back room. You see some boxes. You see a lamp that is shaped like an anemone,
Okay.
and it moves.
No.
It doesn't like move as in like,
It like wiggles.
yeah, like it kind of wiggles as it's turned on. It's
Okay.
like an animatronic.
An
That was a-
animatronic?
Yeah, an animatronic.
Okay. Do I see like anything that maybe would be like a safe? Is there like a desk? Or is
Yeah,
this like
there is a desk. There also is like a filing cabinet. This is a pretty small room though.
Okay. I'm gonna start going through the filing cabinet.
Okay. You see different like transactions. There's some receipts. There's some order forms. You see some interesting, like old periodicals of different tentacled creatures pertaining to New Orleans itself.
I'm gonna grab those.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go over to the desk.
Part of the desk does have a locked drawer.
Okay. I think I'm gonna. This is a good time to whip out my handy dandy butterfly knife.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and like jimmy the lock, kind of get it open.
Go ahead and
This is my first time doing stuff like this.
act under pressure.
Okay. Okay. So, act under pressure is plus cool.
Mhm.
So that's a 7.
The lock gets jammed.
Mhm.
So without the key, you're not going to be able to open the drawer.
Mhm.
So it says under act under pressure, a 7 to 9, the keeper is going to give you a worse outcome, hard choice, or price to pay.
Mhm.
So the knife goes in and you're just about to get the lock, but if you push further and actually break the lock open, you're going to break your butterfly knife. Like the blade will snap.
Okay. So it's my hard choice, I guess.
Mhm.
This might be. The knife is probably going to be more useful later than whatever's in this drawer. It's probably just money. So I'm going to choose not to break my knife
Okay.
and instead just kind of make another cursory glance around the room, see if there's anything else I could maybe pick up.
Okay. There is a small box, like a sealed box, on the desk that has an octopus symbol on it.
Is it small enough to fit in a bag?
Yeah.
I'm going to put it in my bag.
It's like the size of like
Like a jewelry box, almost?
almost, yeah.
Okay.
You also see a notebook that has some pictures of mollusks in it.
I'm gonna leaf through that and see if I see anything that looks vaguely like the creature I saw last night.
Okay. Granted, you didn't see a lot of the creature because it was so dark.
Mm-hmm.
But you do see in it, just from leafing through, one picture kind of catches your eye, and it looks like a slug with really long tentacles that are coming out of its face.
I'm gonna rip out that page. And I'm gonna promptly leave the back room before Creepy McCreepers comes back.
And you rejoin your friends?
Yes.
We are both looking at the anemone. It is an impressive anemone.
Okay, I think we found a way to go.
Oh my god.
I think I found something that could be helpful. We should go though.
Alright, did you steal anything?
No?
You're a liar, but I appreciate the gumption. Let's go.
Let's head out, folks.
Okay, so you head out. Where is your next stop?
I think now we're gonna go see Mama May.
Oh, yes.
Mitchell, your keeper here. I've just got some quick business to get out of the way. First, if you aren't a part of our Patreon, go join at TFTT Podcast on patreon.com. Who knows? You could end up with a character named after you in the campaign. Also follow us on Twitter at the same handle, TFTT Podcasts. Thanks for listening. Now sit back and enjoy the rest of the episode. So you head to Madame May's Curiosities. Now,
Is it on the same street?
Yes. It's next door.
no.
No.
Damn
Different
it.
part of town. Before we go in, I'm gonna grab Carter by the shoulder.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do not steal, break, or relocate anything here. This is my place of employment. Mama May has been a good woman to me. Don't mess with anything. Hands to yourself.
Okay, I'll just keep my hands in my pockets.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Unless she wants to read my palms.
Randall?
Yeah.
I have less concern for you than I do for him. Don't break anything. Don't touch anything. Don't let Mama May try to sell you anything. She is a businesswoman first and foremost.
Okay, very well. I'll keep that in mind.
All right, now with those warnings in place, I will go in.
Okay.
And I follow.
Mama? Miss May?
How you doing, Sean?
I forgot what I called you. What I call you? Boss? Ma'am?
Mama works.
Right, but I feel like we had a relationship established.
That's
Well, listen, I'm off the clock. May. Now listen.
What can I do for you, sugar?
May, you don't gotta be so formal with me. It's me. These are my friends. Don't mind them. They're not buying anything. Nothing. Now, May. One from 17. Lay off that one.
I'm a minor.
She grabs your hand
Oh, no.
and starts to look at it very inquisitively. She has very large glasses, like bottle glasses.
Uh-huh.
So she's like looking, and imagine
Dragons.
Belle's father
Oh.
in Beauty and the Beast, and the
okay.
glasses he has when you first meet him.
Okay.
That's what May has on. Her eyes are huge.
They also like bifocals.
No.
Okay. Is it an inventor?
No.
It's possible.
And she's just looking at your palm. It's like,
See something interesting?
May, honey. No time for hokery right now. I have a question.
what you need?
You ever hear about a giant man-eating slug prowling the streets of New Orleans?
She pauses for a good minute. While the DM contemplates if she knows or not.
Possibly something that looks like this, and I pull out the page.
Before you even finish your sentence, she's already
Alright.
snatched it up and is like holding it really close to
I
her
want
face.
that back.
There's a 50% chance that thing's never leaving her hands again.
Follow Mama back here.
Okay.
Oh god.
And you go into
Don't touch anything.
Now, Maggie,
Yeah,
you've spent a lot of time in this shop,
I do.
but this is a room that you haven't really been in a lot.
Yeah, no, you try to listen. Whenever you work somewhere, you try not to get called into the boss's office.
This isn't the boss's office. This is a different room.
Oh my god.
It never seemed really that important or really that noteworthy of a room, so you just kind of...
Looked like a storage
I mean,
closet.
I did mostly do tours, so.
Yeah, it was kind of like where Mama May would do a lot of palm readings and tarot readings and things like that. So it was
Gotcha.
nothing, it was...
It's not her office, but it's like her workspace.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, and she brings the page and sets it on her round table. Now, what y'all got yourselves into?
There's a giant man-eating slug monster that's trying to eat people. It tried to eat me last night. That's it.
We're just trying to get to the bottom of this.
Ain't nothing that won't stop me from coming in on my shift on Tuesday. Don't you mind that.
Oh, I don't worry about you, hon. You always on time. I'm gonna make at least one of you roll on investigate mystery.
I've rolled a lot today.
Yeah, Seth, you haven't rolled a ton and probably have a better
Exactly.
investigative mystery than me.
I have a +1.
Oh, that's much better than mine.
Okay.
8.
So you hold one.
Okay.
Now, for people that are just tuning in for the first time on this episode, do we want to go over like the options for it for investigative mystery?
Yeah, let's read over
Yeah.
the if you wouldn't
Yeah.
mind, Mitchell.
So investigate a mystery. When you investigate a mystery, roll plus sharp. On a 10 plus, hold 2. On a 7 to 9, hold 1. One hold can be spent to ask the keeper one of the following questions. What happened here? What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go? What was it going to do? What is being concealed here?
You get one.
With an 8, you get 1.
I'll say we kind of already know what kind of creature it is.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I really think this one would apply. What is being concealed here?
I was also looking at that one.
I would think what
So-
could hurt it. But
Mama May
both are good.
holds out her hands. And you've never seen this kind of happen. You've worked with her a lot, but never in her
Never
workspace.
worked with her.
So you've seen a lot of her hocus pocus, but not
Mhm.
firsthand per se. And her eyes roll back into her head, and the page that is before you, the ink sort of lifts off of it,
Shit, now I can't give that back.
and the picture begins to move. And you see the creature starting to reach out towards you, Carter.
No.
I will say Magnolia is not impressed. She was the one who helped install some of the lights in this room. So she's just like, yeah, whatever may.
But what you also see is a creature starts to form out of the page, and it becomes very humanoid
Out of the page or out of the ink that's
out of
lifted
the
up?
page.
Okay,
So the page the paper starts to kind of fold
gotcha.
and become this sort of origami man. So the ink forms the slug, and the page forms the person. And the person is basically trying to stop. Basically, sort of, is very imposing. It reminds you of the silhouette that you saw the night before.
Okay.
And you see other figures start to form out of this ink, and they look younger. They're much smaller than the paper man.
Mhm.
And as they try to run away from the slug, the paper man stops them, and the slug snatches them up with its tendrils, eats one of them, and then it starts to walk away holding these other two people and then it gets really small and disappears. And the paper man unfolds. The ink is back where it's supposed to be, and there is a dead rat in the middle of middle of the paper.
No. What was that?
God damn it, May. I told you to lay out the traps. Told you time and time again, every year, right before Halloween, we get this rat problem.
Listen,
No, you go right ahead. I'm gonna go check the sticky traps. I'll be right back.
okay,
I'll go to check the sticky traps.
all of them are full of rats. Like, more full than you've ever seen them.
Yeah, I'm gonna yell at whichever 19-year-old is working the retail desk today.
I don't know what to say to any of that. I just I've never seen anything like that before.
Miss May, do you know what that was?
I don't know what you're talking about, hon.
May, this one's got a ferret in it. How'd you even do that? Where'd you find a ferret?
Oh no, Bobba's ferret's out.
Is it dead?
No, he's still alive. He's
Probably
like
eating a
got two. Now he's got like 2 legs stuck to the sticky trap, and he's got like 1 leg like stuck on a rat. It's nasty in here, y'all.
Miss May, do you mind if I use this table for a second and pull out some books?
I think that's fine.
Cool. And I'm gonna pull out like the periodicals and everything. Try and like, you know the crazy Always Sunny dude, and it's just like that kind of energy
With the red
The
string.
conspiracy
with the
theory.
the conspiracy theory
Okay.
meme.
Okay, so you do that, and you notice a trend that there is a creature that comes out every couple years, and it snatches up a fair number of young people, and then it goes away for a while, and then it comes back and does the same thing.
Mhm.
And there's probably anywhere between 8 to 24 young people that disappear every time that it appears.
It's a sizable amount.
This is all around Halloween, so like there's a lot more tourists. I'm
Mhm.
assuming.
Oh, May, the ferret bit me. Why is this ferret even here?
Listen, Bobby was here the other day, and he only come over so many times. He's my grandson, you know.
May, I have literally never in my life met the old grandson Bobby. What the hell is you talking about? Get this ferret off my hand.
If you'll excuse me, boys.
Probably get tested for rabies.
She
Wait, what? Can ferrets even carry rabies? Oh my god!
she goes back.
I get in close to the table as well, and I'm just standing next to Carter, just like,
Both physically and metaphorically, just so you guys all know.
He's just hugging the table. It's okay. Let's talk about our feelings.
no, I just kind of just like glance over his shoulder, mostly.
Carter, you see a crystal ball on one of the shelves start to light up.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
And then I also hear Gamory.
You should go grab that.
Don't touch the ham. Don't touch it.
You should go grab that. It might be important.
Got a mini Maggie on one shoulder.
Like, don't you fucking touch it.
Got a mini Gamory on the other shoulder.
Well, obviously I'm going to give in to my darker desire and go and grab the crystal ball.
Okay, as soon as you touch the crystal ball, you are no longer in the shop. You're in a flower shop.
What?
And there's a little girl who
No.
is caring for the flowers.
Okay.
She doesn't see you. At least she doesn't seem to see you or even acknowledge that you're there.
I'm going to like turn around. Anyone else here? Any of my friends here?
No.
Okay.
You're alone.
Hello?
There's no response. A man enters and he says, "Hey, Bonnie, you good with the flowers there? You need some help?" She says, "No, Dad, I'm fine." And she continues. It looks like she's making a bouquet. Her father leaves. And
Quick question.
yes,
Do I see any, like, like logos or anything? Do I see like the name of the flower shop?
Yes, you see on a, oh, what would it be called? Probably just like a bag or one of like the crates that you kind of carry home flowers and plants in. You see Harper's Nursery is on there, and you're in a greenhouse. And then you start to smell it. That awful smell.
Hey, listen, kid, you gotta go. You gotta get out of here.
She does not acknowledge you.
Am I here? Am I seeing Camry? Are you doing this to me? What the fuck is going
You
on?
also don't hear Gamma.
Oh my god.
And the one door that you saw the father leave through, you start to see a silhouette of a man. Very large, fat man. Start to walk into the doorway. And he just stops there. He doesn't seem to look at the girl or at you. He's just standing there.
I'd like to attempt to use magic.
Okay, that's fair.
I want to try and just lock the door.
Okay.
Just so he can't come in, so I can save this girl. Or, I want to block. Maybe if there's move something in front of the door.
I know. Is he already in the door?
Yeah, he's already in the doorway.
Okay.
But he's not approaching her or anything. He's just standing there.
But I definitely recognize. Do I get a better visual on him, or is it still
Yes, you do get a
Okay.
better visual of him. It's still dark outside and everything. It's in the evening. But the man is much more visible because of the green lights or not the green lights, the greenhouse
lights.
in the greenhouse.
Yeah, the greenhouse lights.
for the green plants.
The sunlights are on, and you can kind of see it's a little brighter lit than it was in the alleyway.
Mhm.
And you see that this thing, or man, does not have normal features. He has his eyes are very dark or very sunken, it looks like, so you can't really make out if he even has eyes. He doesn't really have a nose, nor does he really have a mouth, or he doesn't seem to have any sort of feature where his mouth would be. He's also a very gray color. And then you start to hear them, the squeaking.
War flashbacks?
And they start to... You didn't even fight, you just ran away. And the girl kind of looks around and starts to look for the source of the squeaking. Oh no, there's a rat in here. And then she screams. And you see, wrapping around her, a large black. Well, it's really long. It's not really a thick tendril, but it's a very long, and it's almost probably a foot in. So, and it wraps around her. You see her disappear behind a row of plants, and then it sounds like her voice is being carried through a pipe or something. And then you're back in Madame May's Curiosities
Now,
with your hands still on the crystal ball.
does he kind of fade back into this, or is he just back?
Or did I actually ever leave?
You never
'Cause-
actually left.
Because Randy was in the room with me.
Yeah. Now, Randy, you saw him touch the orb, and then you saw him basically. Well, what do you do once you're back?
I pull my hand back and I gasp for air.
Okay. So you see him touch the orb, and 5 seconds later, you see him pull his hand away and go,
And I grab the orb so it doesn't.
Oh,
I didn't pull it
It's
off the
probably
shelf.
still he probably lifted it off the pillow.
Yeah.
I just imagined I just stuck my hand on it.
I was picturing he put his
Okay.
hand on top of it.
Like it was I
Those
touched
lightning
it.
bolts.
That makes sense.
Okay. I go, what? Carter, what just happened?
I'm not sure. I was in a flower shop.
A flower shop.
There was a girl about my age, a little younger than me, tending to some flowers, and then the the man that was in the alleyway last night, he was there. And I heard rats, and I saw a tentacle, but it's like I wasn't actually there. I couldn't do anything to help her. I wonder if
So it was like kind of like you were a ghost.
yeah, or living someone else's memory or something. I have to talk to Maggie, see if she knows anything. Maybe Mama May might.
On cue, I walk in holding a ferret.
Okay.
Hey,
Mama May kind of follows you in too.
do you
I'm
know?
scolding her. I'm like, you ever let Fortnite, that's the name of the ferret, you ever let Fortnite run around in this house by himself again, your grandson ain't gonna forgive you for this.
Your grandson named his ferret Fortnite?
Listen, child. I can get Bobby to do half the things that I could get him to do just for bringing his ferret around. You let him name the damn thing whatever he wants.
I have bonded with Fortnite.
Okay.
We are now friends. I helped him escape from a sticky trap.
The both of you have, I'm assuming, lived here for a while.
My whole life, except for a brief stint, but I don't talk about that due to legal reasons.
Totally glorious.
Okay.
Got a restraining order.
Do y'all know anything about a Harper's Nursery?
Oh yeah, mate, isn't that the nursery?
Ben's place.
That yeah. They did the flowers for Michael's wedding.
Oh my God.
You know, Michael Jones, that boy who came in town after working on the oil fields and then left, and we never talked about him again because he's not going to be a recurring character. But he was here for that one summer.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. I think they did his flowers. Yeah, we know of it.
Um,
I assume that's what you were getting at, that it was a local flower shop.
Yeah.
you said the owner's name is Ben?
Yeah, Ben
Vulture.
Harper.
Ben Harper.
Does he by chance have any kids?
He does have that little girl, Bonnie. Cute little thing.
Okay. And you haven't heard anything about her like going missing or anything?
Oh Lord, I hope not.
I can't say I know him well enough to know, but I think we would have heard.
Didn't she sometime bring you flowers?
No. That was it was that other company.
I think we should go.
I also think we should go.
No doubt this. She gives you all. She pulls out of her fanny pack a small sticky note, and it just has a list of things. She gives it to all three of you.
I'll say, oh no, I've got this. You boys, you go on out. You go on out. Make sure we're so good on parking. Mom, I'll gather up all these. Oh my goodness. So I've got the sticky notes. I'm like, oh,
Carter and
Mama,
I leave the store.
could you do me a favor? Could you take your grandson's ferret back for just a moment?
She grabs it.
And oh my God, I don't have my reading glasses. I just gotta go get him out of the car real quick. I'm just gonna go grab him. I'll be right back. I promise.
And
I'll be right back. I'll see y'all. And as I'm out the door, I'm like, oh, I'll see you on Tuesday. We get outside. I'm like, never let her hand you anything. That's how she gets you.
All right. We gotta go to this flower shop.
Right, what'd you touch?
A crystal ball?
All right, okay. Did you break it?
No.
All
it's
right,
still on the
perfect.
pillow.
Let's go. You can tell me about it on the way there.
Okay. I tell them all about the vision.